Now that we've got all that started, or enough of that started anyways, probably get the game going. Should probably get the game going. So, while we're doing that, while we are doing that, why are we not outputting the eyes? We were using what I call the fake eye. Fake eye is what allows the robot to just stare ahead. It kind of looks like an eye. But yes, we were doing surgery on Rusty's neck today. And let's see, where was I? Games. We have to boot up the SimCity 2000. Ooh, SE. Ooh, what does the SE stand for? Special edition? Sim edition? I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, let's get this camera a little bit close to our face, because the robot gets a little fussy otherwise. And there we go. I have Rusty's tracking camera right in front of me. We are working our way through a code revision on the robot, and it's going fantastic. As you can see, he still does not have eyebrows. But judging by what is in the center of the screen here, can you see my cursor? Maybe. We did. Yeah, center of the screen. There we go. We did get servo motor working. And it is smooth. He now has a very smooth nod. We have the controls disabled while I'm quickly bopping all over the place. We have a very smooth nod, and it is works out pretty good. Pretty good, except under pressure. Just like the song, I think. Probably not. Okay, I'm gonna repost this. Bam. I should have reposted it before, but you know, IRL stuff always seems to get in the way. Okay, let's load up that dashboard as well. All right, we're only going to be like 15 minutes late, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. That's not too bad at all. Okay, we got the robot running. We currently have music running, but we can change that. Oh man, I was going to download a SimCity 2000 soundtrack. Let's get the game running first. Let's make sure the game is running first. It's in here somewhere. There we go. And let's hydrate. There, we're now a 18 plus stream. Yeah, wait till it's out of intro mode so we can screen capture. Oh yeah. We're gonna minimize that. We're gonna bring this over here. Minimize, maximize. Yeah, SimCity 2000 Mayor. It wouldn't let me change that. It just popped up with that. Craziness. Okay, we are game left. And bop ourselves way up there. I believe this is right where we left it last time. Except last time we had a malfunctioning robot. This time, none of that. None of that. No sirrees, ladies and gentle beans. All right. Find my cursor. And make sure everything is running correctly. Oh yes, That's right. The title of the episode. Ooh, that's mean. That's loud. The title of the episode is indeed "Let's Make It to 2025." So we got our work cut out for us. Because I think we are only on like, what are we only on, like 2006, 7? I know our team made it to the did they make it to the playoffs, or where were we? Also, please let me know. Please let me know if the audio is good. There we go. I'll just put that up there for the future. Oh, why is that like that? That was supposed to have been fixed. So we did not have the overlaying the game. I might just shrink it down for today. Bam. I did have a whole new text box. I had new text boxes set up for the dev stream. I'm trying out something a little different. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, we didn't do a robot calibration. Hold on. I gotta get some stuff out of the way here. Ooh, and it is quiet. Let's load up our saved city. Rustyville. I love it though. You have 8-character file name, the maximum for good old DOS. Good old DOS. Okay, we are paused. There we go. Here's our beautiful burb. Tons of room for expansion and environmentally friendly expansion, mind you. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do a quick robot check here. Okay, bring my keyboard a little bit closer. Squint is really not working, huh? That's a bummer. Yeah, it's not moving at all. Okay, let's see. Eyes first. Looking this way. Looking this. Oh, no, this way. Sideways. The other. Wow, he's really all over the. Oh no. If the eyes go kind of funny, I might need to check his code, because I did have to alter the code for. No, that wouldn't have affected the eyes. That would not have affected the eyes. Okay. Let's see. Wow, that is something. Okay. Okay, we let loose the neck. Ooh. Come on. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of a pokey robot today, I think. That's okay. Oh, except for those eyes. That eye is darting all over the place. Ha! Well. So, the backstory, why the robot's being a little fussy, maybe, is because I was in there playing with his code today and gave him, this week, gave him a code update. Had to move some things around because we put a CNC shield, so a motor control, so we could run a stepper motor for his neck. I had to switch him back though, because it was nice, super smooth nodding. I should put it up on, I'm gonna put it on the socials. I didn't do that. So the nodding was super smooth, very nice. And I got it tuned so it was fairly quiet. However, it can't handle rapid change in direction. Or what was the other thing? Couldn't handle rapid change in direction, and it could not handle being too close to the limit because Rusty's head is a bit front heavy. So when he leans far forward, the stepper just couldn't hold on. Even though it's a decent sized stepper motor, it couldn't hold on. I don't know if I need a bigger power supply, although it's right where it should be, so I don't quite know for sure. But yeah, when he got a little too far forward or backwards, it couldn't hold on. The little motor there couldn't hold on. Now that little motor should, mind you, be plenty to hold on to what we're doing here. So there is that. Okay. The music should be okay. Good. Music should be popping in just fine. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Smoked. There we are. Are we in the right spot? We are in the right spot. All right. Whoops. Let's put ourselves back in the top. There we go. Okay. Let's get this city started. Let's get this city started. Bum, bum, ba-dum. All right. You gonna behave yourself? You gonna behave yourself down there? Yeah, the lens is acting a little erratic tonight. It's a little erratic tonight. We'll just have to deal with it. Okay. It's where we left off in our beautiful pixely city here. We solved the unemployment crisis by building more industry. I did not look up any hints or anything since then. Because we'll just roll with it. So, where we left off is we solved the unemployment crisis by building more industrial space and a little bit more residential. And I believe they want, high demand. That's what these mean. These mean these are in high demand. Your city needs more of that type of zone. So we need more residential and industrial. Yes. Oh, where's the robot? We gotta have the robot looking the right way. There you go. You can look at the game too. Oh. And my work laptop decided to power itself on. So that's exciting. It's currently sitting right in front of me, holding up Rusty's tracking. All right. Let's see. So we should probably just build even more, residential and industrial. And then we might need to expand to the other side of the river. I know for sure we need more power, but we ain't expanding anything right now. Look at that budget. Yeah, we are not expanding anything. Hopefully we can make it through this year with a little bit more profit. January 2007. What a year. So here we are. Friday night in 2025. Tossing back to the year 2007. 18 years ago, if I can math. There we go, 18 years ago. Oh, would it be fun in what would be fun in a modern version of this game would be if it was kind of like pulling events from that time. But that might be a little too real. For instance, this market tosses. That would be 2008 when the markets all crashed. Bank crisis, housing crisis. Guess who was working for an architecture firm that did a lot of residential work at that time? Surely not Rusty. Let's see. Investors were ecstatic today when news of the market steady growth spread throughout the offices in Rustyville. I'm convinced housing construction isn't always 100% reliable as a market indicator. That is That is entirely too timely. That is no. What was I just saying about 2008 and the market crash? When asked his opinion, the mayor said, "No, sir, I don't like it. Please don't quote me on that." And no kidding. Ooh, we have a crime-infested county. Public transit. We need more public transit. Okay. Bald heart disease. Cut the fat in your mouth. Okay. Interesting. Neighborhood botch program to head for feature. Okay, wow, that is some. Oh, Denmark. Let's see. Because remember last time, we caught the Emperor of Denmark. I think it was in our landfill. I wasn't aware we had a landfill for one thing, and I wasn't aware that there was an Emperor of Denmark. So here we go. Oh, we're still in the negatives here. Hopefully we can turn that around. Crime, though. Crime. Let's go look up some crime factors here. 73 arrests, 305 crimes reported. That does seem like a problem, doesn't it? Do we need another police station? Do we have a crime map? That'd be kind of cool. No. I don't know what that means. Okay. Ooh, hey, we can pop out these menus. That's cool. Population is a population. There we go. Health, education. Oh, look at that. Well, there's got to be one for crime then. No? Hold down the shift key while clicking the mouse on any button or area. This will bring up a help dialog. Ooh. Okay. Hey, we need everything now. That's cool. Now we need commercial. Budget. Industry. 11 different industrial groups. Okay. People. Education, population, and health, but not... but not police. There we go. Okay, I know at least in SimCity 3000, they had like crime meters and stuff from way back when. Wasn't my favorite SimCity, that's for sure. But. Okay, why are we not making any? What? Oh, we do have gang issues then. Oh my goodness, the self-appointed peace. Wait, what? In the name of peace. But the work was complicated when local group Brats Against Crime took it upon themselves to enter the gunfight with AK-20. AK-20? My goodness. That is morbid. Okay. Oh, wait. Sulky sweepers. Rustville lane sweepers have switched from a night schedule to a day schedule. When noisy machines would sweep past their houses at night. Well, yeah. That is a real issue. A real issue, mind you. We actually had where I went to college, we had an ordinance that got passed by one of our aldermans for the students because, surprise, a student ran for the district where the college was. They passed an ordinance that the garbage trucks couldn't run before, I want to say, like 6 a.m. because we students needed our sleep. Made him very popular when he passed that. It was a very popular change. Okay, we need to take out more money. Oh boy. Let's see. Crime is at an all-time low. Yeah, there was just a gunfight at a drive-in movie. We have too many roads. Yes, we do. Okay. Boy. How many bonds can we issue? How many bonds can we even issue? Okay, we're going to pause this again. Because we're a pause champ. How many bus depots do we have? We have 2 bus stations. 70 users a day. Okay, that's not bad. We got one there, one there. We're not getting Not getting anything built up here, even though we need tons of stuff. Oh, how's the team doing? Ooh, we're 14 and 26. That doesn't sound great. Lots of folks, though, so I think we need some more entertainment. Maybe we'll go with rugby this time. Come on, music. Okay, we need more buses. So we'll pop in another bus station, because it was asking for it. And in general, you want to satisfy the, whatever they're asking for. Put one right on the street corner. Not that that entirely matters. Let's pop some water to it. Water. Oh, it's already hooked up. Good, good. Looks like everything is doing so well. Sorry for light mode shock right here. Well, it looks like our trains are doing pretty good, if that's an indication of trains actually doing anything. And we'll put another bus depot over on the other side. Maybe next to the train station. Put him right there. Put in some roads. So we can pretend that he's actually hooked up to something. And we'll hook him into this side of the power grid. We do have the power being shared. Let's see. Let's check the power while we're stalled here. Maybe we'll put in a couple more of those if we can afford them. Okay, what else can we do? Maybe a small park. I saw a little bitty green space right there. A little bitty green space. Got a big park right there. Let's see what the zoo. Here's my new zoo. Ooh, we have Peruvian llamas, Andean llamas, alpacas, and other dromedaries. Because Maxis, the company, the developer, had a thing for llamas. They were amusing. Why wouldn't they be? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. We'll connect that, even though we were told by the transportation dude not to add in more roads. We'll put a commercial district right next to the school. Get them kids. I mean, get the parents on the way to pick up their kids. Yes. I really should have downloaded next time. If we play this another night, we are going to download a soundtrack for this. Okay, what else can we do around here? Should we have more parks? Put a couple parks by the tracks. Put in some more residential. Oops, was that light residential? More residential right next to all this other fun stuff. What do we got here? Cheap apartments. Oh, nice apartments right next to the cheap apartments. Condominiums. Response time 5 minutes. That sounds like we should have another fire department here somewhere. Oh, we do right up there. How's our hospital? A+. Good. Police station, how are we doing? Kind of want to cut down on that crime. I also think we need a seaport. We should put it like right here somewhere. Whoa, hi there. We lost money again. Let's see. No advice. Too many roads. Maybe we should just add a ton of bus depots. Because I definitely can't afford the subway system right now. That's a little too pricey, mind you. A little too pricey. Good. I don't really want to lower any of these. As soon as you do, you save that little bit of money And then it just goes downhill. It all goes downhill. Oh, we're losing a ton of money on interest. 2009. Hopefully we're recovering from the housing market crash, bank issues. What else? The bailing out of the car. Yep, bailing out of the car manufacturers in the US. Pop another bus depot in there. Hopefully we can solve some things. Seaport. What can we do with a seaport here? I'm going to try lowering one piece. There we go. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Let's see what a seaport will do. Can I put it in the water? Cannot put it in the water. Yay! The people of your city love you so dearly that they have thrown a spontaneous parade in our honor. Subway pounded. We sure do love pounding stuff in this city. Apparently, we really love pounding stuff in this city. Nothing to do with this other headline, hopefully. Subway pounded. A Rustyville Council press release this week stated that the city was delaying plans to expand on public transit. We just expanded public transit. We just don't see any need right now, said Councilman Lila Zimmerman. We're getting fewer than 2 traffic complaints each week and other departments need the well. We must look to the future, said Don Pearson, owner of the Pearson Construction Company. Right. I see what you did there. Mayor SimCity 2000 replied the accusation. I'm not sure we should actively pursue new legislation. Reports from Ethiopia indicate that locals there are magnanimous with the situation. Several jocks showed up for the event, but permanently left when? Oh, wow. In New York, there was an earthquake. They're threatening us with the coming disasters. Teen workers. Swarms of teenagers are joining the labor pool at early age. Councilman blah, blah, blah. Full employment is of course sweet, but it brings with it its own problems. Okay, business boom is sucking up labor, so we need more residential, I believe. Crime-infested metropolis, and yet our rating is higher than ever. Higher than ever. Build some parks to lure back the birds. We kind of should. I think we need another police department. Ooh, Rustyville Farmers Market. We are trying to stay a green city here, so What are these? What are these? Bed and breakfast inn. Commercial low density. Oh, cute. See, I do have some low density stuff. Oh, we don't have any power. We don't. Power lines. There we go. Got some power lines there. We should build something right here too. Let's put in put in some more light. Oh, we don't need any commercial. We don't need any commercial. So right next to the docks here. You know what? We're gonna put in some dense commercial anyways. Right next to the seaport that may or may not pop into existence. We'll see. I don't know if I planned that very well. How far inland can a seaport go? Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. I did not realize we could do it there. Oh, EPA clears Rustyville. How are we? Clean slate after running extensive pollution tests. Now let's put up a coal plant. We'll show them. Camp Francis. A lot of stuff going on in the world attached to our little city. Let's put in some more roads. And dense residential. We still haven't filled in some of our stuff over here. Right next to the stadium. Let's leave a little strip for some light commercial right next to the stadium. You gotta have people, you know, bodegas and Subway shops and that kind of stuff. I remember back in the day playing this, and I would always put everything to like dense, 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 dense. Especially when we get to the arcologies. Ooh, I don't know if we'll make it to the arcologies. Those might be like a 2050 kind of deal. So we'll have to see about that. We'll have to see about that. Oh, I'm sorry for blocking my tracking. I'm sorry there, Rusty. We need residential. Well, you know what? Residential we shall have. Let's pop up some resident. Oh, we're really getting a lot of it here. Okay. Oh, did we make money? Did we lose less money? We got a little bit more in property taxes. Let's raise taxes to increase funds. Yeah, we don't want to. Actually, yeah. Ooh, they do not like that. City ordinances. We don't want to do any of these kind of things. Parking fines. Let's put those in there. I don't know how much we will tick people off. Energy conservation. We don't need to worry about that. Nuclear free zone. Will that cost us money? I don't know. We're paying for all these other wonderful things. So I'm okay with this. Says we'll be spending less money next year because parking fines. Parking fines. Fire coverage is excellent. You know, I bet we could wow, $3 though. $3. Crime is at an all-time low. $5. Well, let's test it, except for these guys. You know what? We'll cut him back $3 and see what happens. I think last time I did that though, the roads did start degrading like immediately. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, we get lots of people using the bus system. That's cool. That's cool. We still have not filled in this area. I cannot explain why. The roads don't literally need to be connected, do they? Do they literally need to be connected? Oh, we are negative money. We are not building any roads. We are not building any roads here, folks. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. How's the team doing? 17 and 23. 354 out of 25,000. Oh, how about the zoo? Lots of... Oh, it doesn't say how many people are at the zoo. It just says what is at the zoo. We have another... I raised taxes and they threw me a party. That is fitting. That is fitting. Raised taxes and they threw me a party. Banks match Fed. 3%. Well, that's a little bit more like 2020 instead of 2009. Only Captain Hero may help us now. Grunted a panicked rollerblader. Rollerblader. When was the last time you saw someone rollerblading? Street baseball. Cool, cool. Crime infested. Why do they keep talking about crime? Why do they keep talking about crime? Oh, here we go. The woman who cleans my house told me her nephew's aunt properly had her car stolen while she stepped into a store to return a video. The woman who cleans my house. Yep. Told me her nephew's aunt permanently. Their car just wait. 8 minutes. So it's 6 minutes, and then it's 8 minutes. I think we found a bug. They just repeated it. EPA clears Rustyville. We're impressive levels of pollution. That's good. That's good. They love this word too. Pounding and kinky. The most recent crime wave in Rustyville has stirred a kinky spouse to perfect a neighborhood patrol program. The group, dubbed Nay Gun for Not Any of You Gonna Upset No One, has recruited a reformed wrestler to lead the meetings. With her expertise, lady wrestler, we can be more threatening group. I'm sure they would. Nay Gun hopes to intimidate nasty guys and slash Rustyville's escalating crime rate. But they won't know their efforts. But they know their efforts won't alleviate the lack of police protection currently in Rustyville. We have an A+ rating, mind you. An A+ rating on our police departments. Oh, no, that was the hospitals. Okay, oh my, that's what they mean. That's what they mean. 88 arrests out of 372. Okay, they may be onto something. They may be onto something. Let's go borrow some more dollaroos. Oh, hey, the rates are low. Ooh. Yes. Let's spend money to make money. Spend money to make money. Police. Do we need a prison? That seems like a thing that might need doing. All right. Let's put it way over here. Oh, okay. Guess not. Let's put it right next to the power plant. There we go. And maybe we'll plop one down here by the stadium district. There. We should now have plenty of coverage. And we are going to start populating. Oh, look at that. It's a boat. It's a boat. It's a boat. It's a boat. Nope. I want that boat. Hey, there's actually crime in the water. We better call Aquaman here. I thought you could click on the boats. You can click on the sailboats. There we go. Captain J. Skirica. Apparently you can't click on the freighters. There we go. Look at, we got a little warehouse. Warehouses don't have water though. No crime in the warehouse district of all places. And this one has not been developed. Let's lay some pipes. Oh, we got that emperor trapped again. In Honduras this time. There's a lot of emperors around here. Ooh, we got rated lower. We need some more schools. That makes sense. I haven't added a school in a hot minute. Okay, let's see. Put some water there, some water there. How are we doing? Water everywhere. Water here, water there, water everywhere. I'm gonna build Malibu. I'm gonna put some low residential up in the mountains here. Or Colorado? Since there's no coast, I guess it can't be a Malibu. All right, get out of underground mode. Okay, let's see. Okay, we need more schools. First and foremost, we need to put a school over here somewhere by our lovely residentials. I did poor planning. I did very poor planning here. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can fake this. Let's see if we can fake having a road there. Plop a school. And a library. And a museum. I didn't even check. And we're going to put a couple small parks. There we go. That should keep the people happy. The people. And we need some more residential. So let's put a big old chunk of residential right there. Another one right there. And some road. And I'm talking out loud. There we go. That should keep us set for over there. But for some reason, no one wants to move in on this stuff. I didn't think we actually had to have Roads connected, but maybe. How are we doing? There we go. Crimes reported way down, at least at this one. Let's check 21 and 107. 25 and 107. Okay, I think we're doing way better. I cut the crime rate in like half. All right. Oh, dictator infiltrated in Libya. We're having all sorts of problems. Honduras, Libya. Oman. Oh no. We caught a spammer. Unconscionable tactics. Taxes. You know, they praised me for raising taxes last time. They threw me a parade for raising taxes by 1%. Hello, Dead Sun Prime. Hello, fellow human Dead Sun Prime. We are running our fine city here. Oh, a tornado warning. We might have our first natural disaster now that Dead Sun showed up. As one does. Let's put in some more houses right here. Aliens show up. They can. I mean, I can queue them up right here. That'd be a fun tie-in. Where is it? I'm assuming Monster would be the oh. Seriously, what was that? What was that? Something just blew up. What just blew up? I heard a blow up sound. Did you guys hear something blow up? I mean, we have a lot of derelict structures, so, you know, there's that. Oh, I wonder if I placed a power line on top of something. Cranky rioters, are they here? Come on. Oh my goodness, what the hell? 63? Oh, okay, we are going into pause. It's better than ever. Okay, Dead Sun, did you ever play SimCity 4? I believe that was one of EA's fine ideas of forcing multiplayer on everyone. Yeah, so I didn't have 4. I played 2000 and 3000. But in 4, you had to be always online. Yes, it was that era. Probably mid-2000s, late 2000s. Always online. And you could like... You could, you know, help out neighboring cities and make deals with them. And they were actual people, allegedly. Wow, these eyes are having some issues tonight. But yes, where was I going with that? But yeah, you could do like trade deals and stuff, I think, if I remember correctly, with your online neighbors. I'm just trying to figure out what exploded here. Well, we're still doing terrible with the 16 and 4. Okay. I don't think anything blew up. It won't let me click on this freighter either. You can click on the sailboats, but you can't click. Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. My power line's broke. Did that freighter run through my power line? I bet the freighter, when he drove through here, he went through my power line. I didn't think that could be a thing, but it probably is a thing. Wow, they say crime is doing terrible, but I don't know. But no, SimCity 2000 was definitely my favorite. I played the original too, later. I played it later. But 2000 was definitely my favorite. Just for everything that you could do. There we go. Just for everything you could do with it. Oh, our bus depot is not watered. Let's fix that. There we go. Now they can have working bathrooms in the bus depot. Very important. Very important. Ooh, we might finally be filling in. Are we finally filling in our industrial? We needed this road. I did not think the roads had to be connected. You know, like 10-year-old Rusty remembers not having to connect the roads. At least we haven't had any natural disasters. Yet. Ooh, but Dead Sun. I had to put the robot back to stock. That stepper motor was just not holding the neck. It was just not holding the head properly at goofy angles. A+ rating for our college. We have 174 out of 5,000. Our museum is doing just fine. Our library system is doing fantastic. There's 10 books for every kid. Schools, also fantastic. Plenty of space. Hospitals, yes. Police, though. Police weren't doing good. Let's increase their budget by a smidge, because that might make all the difference. Oh, and they were complaining about our taxes. We're not going to have any money. All right. Yeah, I'm wondering if this freighter just plowed right through our power line we had stretching across here. Okay, it is now time to expand this lovely area of the map. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Put that right there. Right about there or so. And we need industrial and residential. So let's do that. Oops, was that light industrial? Seriously? We'll give them a little bit of light industrial. Waste a whole bunch of money paving back over that. Dense residential. Oh, and still losing money. Go us. Go team. Go team. Put some of that in. Put some of this in. Put some of that in. Oh my god. Oh, it's already filling in. Very popular. Very popular. Okay. Oh, the light industrial. Oh, here we go. Let's put a little bridge going over. Or causeway, mind you. And we'll put some fancy pants housing over there. There we go. So people can have their nice, expensive houses next to the water. All right. What else should we put in? Another bus depot, because they're always complaining about those. See, another parade. Go us. Oh. Whoa, jeez. Grim. Dateline Manchester. Well, we are not Manchester. So I hope that's not here. Leaf Band. Road Rugby. Okay. Hey, my ratings went up. Rioters surround airbase. We don't have one of those. Oman is not doing well. We have a lot of unsettled time in this world. They were predicting a grim future. What, 10, 15 years in the future from when this game was made. They're predicting quite grim. I mean, they had the 2008 crash off by only a year. So that was impressive. Power lines. Zip. Are you not powered? Are we low? We might be low on power. Water shortage reported. Let's throw in a big old power plant. Right there. And water shortage. Okay. We can fix that too. Maybe. There we go. Everybody's happy. Oh, water treatment. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Everybody loves water treatment. Untreated filth. Untreated filth. Mayor Rusty's sewage plant. Oh, Mr. Mayor Rusty's sewage. There we go. It should be Mayor Rusty's memorial sewage plant. That's where we should go with that. That's where we should go with that. Oh, come on, music. Give us some more of that chiptune delightfulness. Oh boy. Violent crimes in public places. Mm-hmm. Unconscionable taxes. See, I lower taxes, they give me grief. I raise taxes, they throw me a parade. I don't know. Cat convention? You know what? I know I mentioned this last time. Streets of SimCity. I should see if that is up on like Good Old Games or who else might have it. Or see if it's just abandonware. See if we can get some Streets of SimCity and drive through here. I don't know if you could fly or if it was just driving. Maybe there was like a SimCopter to go along with it. It sounds like a thing they would have. You never used the newspaper. Oh, you were missing out. We got pounders. We got all sorts of fun stuff here. The pounders and kinky housewives and all sorts of fun stuff. Put a little bit more of this stuff here. Get some more industrial. There we go. Idea. Ooh. You always love the idea of the paper or driving around the city or the kinky housewives and the Rustyville pounders. All depends on when you jumped in and chat with that one. Okay. Wow, we have a full house here. We definitely need to expand things. Crimes reported. Yep, we are getting a little out of hand. Driving down the city you built. Yeah, it was Streets of SimCity. Okay, warehouse districts are looking fine. Voting for water. Water's still flowing. Oh, water tower here somewhere. Doing good, doing good. Yeah. What just happened here? What is this? I hope that's a graphics glitch. Let's raise taxes. Okay, I mean, they did throw us a parade last time we raised taxes. I know. You really can't cut back on the transit authority. You will regret it. I lost roads. And it wasn't worth the $3 or whatever I saved to spend $10 road repairs. Okay, let's see what we're doing. Adequate? Do better than adequate. There we go. It did it. It says it's still a bridge, though. It says it's still a bridge. Okay, how's this side of town doing? We might need a school or police department over here. We'll be the most environmentally friendly police state in Simland here. Hurricane warning. Wow. Okay, I see 1, 2, 3. Because you can only be 3 spaces away from let's go right up the hill. 3 spaces away. You can only be 3 spaces away from a road. Ooh, raid time. Welcome in. Coding goddess. Ooh, what were we coding? What were we? Lane soccer. Well, we're playing all sorts of sports in the road. All sorts of sports in the road. But yes, Amber, welcome in, Wire Flames get me with that name. What were we coding tonight? I want to get the little pause, but I'll restart the music here. Restart the music. You got left behind it for a moment. You know, sometimes I forget to hit the join now button on the raid screen. See, the chat moves over, but you don't move over. It's really confusing sometimes. It is really confusing sometimes. Let me give you a shout out here. Let's do one of these. Software and game development. Learning GD script from zero. Oh, cool, cool. And I'll give you a proper shout out too. Let's see. Because for some reason, at least with this bot, you can't, with the Stream Elements bot, you can't put a shout out command in your shout out command, if that makes sense. You can't put any slash commands in it for Stream Elements. I think other bots can do it. Not entirely sure though. Yeah, that's Stream Elements bots. I'm using two different bots right now. I'm using Stream Elements for a lot of the tasks and the basic commands. And then I'm using, I think, Seribot for keeping out the riffraff. Keeping out the riffraff. I'll stretch a little bit here. But yes, welcome in. We've got the robot mostly running. Mostly running, yeah. There's so many good bots out there. I wasn't quite sure which ones to land on. I know Nightbot is another good one. But yeah, no, we got the bot. We got, speaking of bots, Rusty over here is only slightly misbehaving. I adjusted the code so I could run the stepper motors, and I moved a bunch of stuff around. But the neck servo is now misbehaving just a little bit. It's really sluggish. I'm not entirely sure why, because I don't think I changed the code on the servo. But I guess he didn't like being away from the party for a bit. See, I can make him look all forlorn here. Hey, let's leave him like that. I don't mean let's leave him forlorn, but yeah. Okay, maybe not like that. It looks like a sad puppy. There we go. But no, I updated the code, ported it over, and yeah, experiments going good, kind of. I really want to go back and use the keep trying out things with the stepper motors. So it's just a different type of motor. I want to use the stepper motor, but I think I just need to change the gear ratio so it has a little bit more oomph, a little bit more power, so that when we get to the edge of, you know, nodding up or down, that the mass and the weight doesn't overload the poor little critter. Even though it should have enough holding torque. It should have enough holding torque, because these are fairly beefy stepper for what it is. Here, I will show you. There we go. Oh, are we blinking? I might be blocking my battery icon now. Nope, we're not blinking yet. Okay. Let's see. Where? Oh, it's way over here. Way over here. Got to pull on a bunch of power cords. Get over here. These have a really long cord. So here is the replacement neck piece. You know, nice beefy little stepper compared to what's in there now. Same gear setup. There's no power to it, so it spins quite nice right now. Yep, you'll find these on small hobby CNC machines. It's a step up from what's on most 3D printers. Most of those are about half this size. Yeah, so here's the neck piece, and it sits right down in here. I currently have it back to the old setup. Oh, and here's the tiny little a little add-on board for the Arduino. This sits on top of the Arduino and lets me run up to 4-stepper motors because it's made for like 3D printers and CNCs. Actually, this one's made for this one is made for CNCs, so computer-controlled routers, milling, quote-unquote milling machines. And yeah, it should be more than beefy enough for my purpose, but yeah, I think as soon as it stops sending power to the motor, or enough power, like it goes in like slowdown mode, that's when it can no longer hold on to the weight of the head. That's my current theory. So what I think I'm going to do is just switch it to different size gears, because math will fix this. I think I have a 1-to-3 ratio, or 3-to-1. Wait, what's it? 4-to-5? 3-to-1 ratio, which gives me 3 times the power, essentially. But I'm going to bust it down to like probably a 1-to-6. So same size big gear, smaller little gear. And that should take care of the problem. Should. It would also help if Rusty's head was balanced. But that isn't going to happen until Rusty 2.0. Rusty 2.0. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, no, he has a little, it's called a CNC shield. And in those small electronics like Raspberry Pi, Arduino, etc., a shield is something that plugs into, well, actually I think a shield might be an Arduino thing. It plugs into the top of the circuit board. And I think Raspberry Pis call them hats, because they sit on top like a hat. So one is protecting and one is for good looks. Antimatter in there to bounce out. So funny thing, when I was testing it, I had a metal clamp on the back of the head. In fact, I think in the quote-unquote gore video that I posted in the Discord, you can probably see a big old metal clamp hanging out the back of the head to try and balance it out. Yeah, then it just made too much weight on the back of the head when he tilted back far. Can't win either way. Can't win either way. So we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna put some dense residential down here. And when do I get to build the mayor's house? Oh, wait, what's this? What's this? What's this? You know, I was just thinking, when can I build the mayor's house? Hell yeah, mayor's house. Put a road up there. Let's see, where can I put the power lines? We're gonna lower a little bit of land and hopefully not take out our fancy new house. Oh, that was demolish. Lower terrain. Let's build our house again. I think it's free anyways. Boy. Run some power up to our house and run some water up to our house. Oh, definitely not a treatment plant next to our house. Come on now. There we go. There we go. You know, Rusty still looks a little forlorn down there in the corner, doesn't he? Built in 2012. Oh, I should have waited till December to build it on the eve of the apocalypse. 1 employee. 66 approval rating. Maybe I should raise taxes again. You know what else? You know what else I need? I deserve a park. Oh, too big. I deserve a park. Let's put a small park. I don't know what this is. What is this? I built my mayor's house. I think I have to wait. I think I have to wait until I find some more stuff. Put a bus stop right up there too. Why not? go. I don't know if park is powered. There we go. Okay. Let's start this again. Turtle speed. You know, if we ever start showing a profit, I will boost the speed up. But until then. Oh, dead son, I figured it out. The bridge goes up. This is one of those big ass bridges where it just raises the whole bridge up and down. So it's not an error. Oh, that's awesome. And here I thought it was an error because it only loaded one section up that one time when I pointed out, I think when the newspaper popped up. Oh, those big ass bridges are so cool. I've only seen like 2 of them in Wisconsin, I think. Whoa, okay. That's enough of that. Well, that's exciting. Hi there. We are powered down now. Just like in Blues Brothers. Does Chicago have those bridges? Ooh, the people of your city love you. So they throw me a parade like every year. This is great. I don't think I changed taxes this time either. Crabby unemployment. They do. Chicago has the ones that go all the way up, not just the ones that you know, draw bridges. They actually raise the whole thing. Oh, cool. I think Milwaukee, back in the day, Milwaukee had one that did railroads. It raised the whole railroad track up. Not anymore. Crime-infested municipality. Let's boost his rating because he's infested with crime. Funky heart disease. No, we saw that one already. I think we need more sports stuff. Local farmers in the farmers market. Okay, so we've got local stuff going on. Cool. Local unemployment exceeds the national average. Unemployment, so we need more industry. Rotates over the Mississippi. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've seen unfortunately the remains, because we don't use rail enough anymore. There's the remains of a number of them in Wisconsin, for the rotating rail bridges. Yeah, it'd be nice if we had rail. So another fun Milwaukee fact. There used to be a dining car permanently situated. I think it was either on the track or above the track. And it ran for a number of years after the rail lines closed. But it was they left the dining cars there as a restaurant on the rotating rail bridge in Milwaukee. That was pretty cool. I think it's somewhere near where the Brewer Stadium is now. Somewhere around there. Used to go there? Yeah. But no, I saw it on Facebook before I stopped using the Facebook. One of those historical, like a historical state group to find all those little fun facts. You would also go to the park. Yeah, what's it even called now? It's like American Family Field, I want to say, is the Brewer Stadium. Not much of a baseball fan, but it's still fun to go to events from time to time. All right, 80%. Crime infested. Crime low. Crime very low. Oh, the transfer. Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. No, Milwaukee's an interesting city. It's the largest one in Wisconsin, which is amusing because it like pales in comparison to size-wise to, you know, any of the major cities, but it's the largest in Wisco. Crime low and the worst. I want to say every city has its issues. Every city has its issues, yes, and definitely. You know what? We're gonna plop a park right. No, can't plop parks to the edge of the map. Oh, here we go. Finally. There we go. Yes. Oh, I've got some fun stories about Milwaukee crime. Oh my goodness. I lived in Milwaukee for a while. And even though I don't live in the city anymore, I still lock my car when I fill up with gas at a gas station. Because yes, we've had close calls in the good part of town. So in other words, areas that you should feel safe. Yeah. Yep, there were lots of carjackings, and it was a big political issue for a while about whether they should have the for a while they they instituted a no chase law because too many people were getting injured by carjackers going on joyrides because it was dangerous because they just fly down any roads at very fast speeds, putting everyone's lives in danger, themselves, everyone around them, cause car accidents. And it wasn't their car because of carjacking. So they instituted no chase rule. So incidences of people getting hurt went down. Incidences of theft skyrocketed. So that was fun, controversial type of thing. But no, other things like people in my neighborhood getting their houses broken into and fun stuff like that. So it has its nice parts. The perks, also not so much perks. Yeah, it's got issues. I think all big cities have issues. Lots to do in Milwaukee. Pretty cool for that kind of stuff. Let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but another fun thing, the what we call the North Avenue High Five. There's a road called North Avenue, and a North Ave High Five is when someone tries passing you in the parking lane, or even more exciting, coming at you the opposite direction. And the North Ave High Five is when your mirrors get smashed together. Yeah, so that's the high five. Bam. Yeah, I had somebody in a van just clip my mirror off my passenger side because they really wanted to pass me in the bike lane with a van. Good times. There are things I do not miss about the city, but there's a lot that I do miss about it. And I'm happy to report there's no crime in this little lake. Yes. Okay, we need more. The unemployment is high, so we need more industrial. You know what? Let's just plop that in right here. Oops, hello. We have lots of negative money. Raise tax. This guy always wants to raise tax. I could probably have it at 20% and he'd be like, raise taxes. Too many roads. Excellent. Crime is at an all-time low. All-time of what? All-time of what? Okay, so we should have enough jobs now, or future jobs. We have no money. I think we should just let the city run for a bit. See what happens. How's my house doing? Wait, do I have 0 employees? I lost my only employee. Man. Oh, wow, we are rocking the bus department there. Yeah, no, of the cities of Wisconsin, I've lived in most of them, funny enough, are big cities. Green Bay, the Fox Valley, which is like Appleton down to Oshkosh. Well, Appleton down to Fond du Lac, really. The Fox River Valley. So it's two of the big city areas. There's Eau Claire and La Crosse out on the western side of the state. And the middle of the state has a couple of cities as well. Not a whole lot of big urban areas in the north half of the state. There's cities up there, of course. It's Marshfield with the Marshfield Clinic. Wausau. Wausau used to have a lot of industry, still does. We got a lot going on in this state. It's just funny comparing. When we say big city in Wisconsin, we mean Milwaukee and Madison, because that's where like half our population resides. at least half the population between those two cities. And yeah, Madison's great. I love Madison. Janesville's right on the border there, isn't it? Parched graffiti. Covered with graffiti, but it's an art show. Oh, cool. Janesville is bigger. Wisconsin is on the edge of, and here's kind of a unkind term, the edge of the Rust Belt. Meaning it used to be tons of manufacturing across southern Wisconsin, all the way down to like Pennsylvania, really. Through Chicago, the Chicago area of Illinois, across Indiana, Ohio. I guess it skipped a little bit in Pennsylvania before you got to the East Coast. Tons and tons of manufacturing. Not as much as it used to be, but still pretty strong. I would say it's still pretty strong. But no, lots of stuff was made in Milwaukee. Lots of stuff. Well, Milwaukee power equipment for one thing. Some of it's still made there. Got a couple different engine companies, Harley Davidson. Those are some things just off the top of my head that are still there. Briggs and Stratton might still be there. Mercury Marine, I'm not sure if they're still out of... They might be further north, I forget. Let's see. But yeah, there used to be a ton of tool makers in Milwaukee, interestingly enough. Lots of tool making companies. Some of them for industry, but also like Dremel, Milwaukee Tools. Let's see. Black & Decker, I think. Let's see who else. But yeah, there was a whole bunch of them based out of that whole Milwaukee and southeastern Wisconsin. I did for a while have a redeem. Was it a redeem? Yeah, had a redeem for Wisconsin Fact. Ooh, with a population of over 10,000, the city has more than earned a city hall, which will be noted by commerce and industry officials in Rustyville. Yeah. Oh, but yes, Janesville also had tons of manufacturing, and the counterpart in Illinois would be Rockford, I believe. Same thing. And it's sad. It's sad that a lot of all of that left. The whole region. But there's still some out there. Okay, do I get City Hall? Where should I place my City Hall? Should I put it right by the mayor's house? Like keep it out of this area? I mean, you bring up a good point, that's we do have little gimmicks as cool. Oh yeah, there's tons of little fun facts all over the place. Like trolls and hodags, yes. Hostilities in Libya. Lots of unemployment. Okay, we need to get more. When there are more jobs chasing fewer potential workers. Okay, so we need more. So we need more industry? I don't know, I'll just put in both. Lake monsters. Oh, puzzle drone. You got some people from some family up in Wisco. Yep, I'm in Wisconsin. I won't say exactly where, but I've lived pretty much most everywhere at some point or another. Yeah, lots of small towns everywhere. Find yourself a good supper club. Delicious. Friday night fish. which funny enough, I didn't have tonight. I had a Reuben instead. But yes, find yourself a good supper club, good fish fry, fish boil during the summer. Good stuff. Good stuff. Lake Mills. I do love Lake Mills. The Goat Man. You mentioned the Hodag. The Hodag's up in Rhinelander. Let's see. Little Trolls. Yes, the in fact, on my desk, I have. Let me scooch over to the camera a little bit. Is a coaster from the Grumpy Troll in Mount Horeb. Where also is the Mustard Museum. He made a cryptid omnibus. Oh, we do have a bunch of them. We also have some spooky locations. Oh yeah, no, the Grumpy Troll. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, made a cryptid omnibus. Cool. Yeah, send me a link to that or post it in the Discord or something. Dead Son. The Sun Road. Where is that? It does sound familiar. I'm just going to do that too while I'm at it. You do some editing? Oh, please do. Yeah, we got spooky stuff all over the state. Lots of haunted hotels. Let's see. Who was... Oh, come on. Who was the crime boss who fled up here? Why am I blanking on his name? I think you can still go to the hotel in the North Woods where they made a movie about it, Public Enemy. The movie was Public Enemy, filmed in Oshkosh, and also I think on location up north where they had the big shootout. Okay, I have to look this up. Wisconsin crime boss movie. Public Enemies, John Dillinger, I believe. 5 movies filmed in Wisconsin. Oh, neat. It's a random road. They spray painted a sun on that road, and if you are there in the night, it feels warm. Even in winter, it does not freeze over. I wonder if there's a spring under the road. Because that would do it. But yes, Dillinger was up north. There we go. Robot World. Don't know if Robot World is still there, Dead Son. Don't remember. I know Tommy Bartlett's the Ski, Sky, and Stage show. They went out of business, so they closed down during the pandemic. And I think they've been struggling for years. Yep, in Wisconsin Dells used to be a huge tourist attraction, tourist city, and now it's pretty much all what is the name of Mount Olympus? So much of it's owned by Mount Olympus now, which is a roller coaster theme park kind of deal. Took a lot of the charm out of the city. It's a shame. Went there a couple years ago, and yeah, I mean, there's still a lot to do in Wisconsin Dells. Don't get me wrong, but like a lot of the small motels and hotels all got bought out and then like just gray washed, so they all look the same. It's like Mount Olympus Hotel number 56 or something like that. It's sad. Other fun stuff that we have is House on the Rock. I know the author of American Gods turned out to have some issues that came to light recently, but American Gods, good book, takes place a lot in Wisconsin and Illinois, mostly Wisconsin and Illinois. The TV series, they did film part of it at House on the Rock, which is near-ish Wisconsin Dells. So they actually went in there with a big carousel and everything. Such a cool tourist attraction if you have a chance to go. Okay, let's boot up Rusty here. Let's boot the robot back up. And then we'll probably have to change the battery on the on the camera right away. Okay, we need to solve some traffic issues over here. Maybe if I put in another subway, if I had any money. Okay, here we go. Will the robot spaz out? Okay, no? Good boy. There we go. All right, all right. All right, Rusty's back. Rusty's back. But yes, no, if you have any questions about the lovely dairy state, which isn't nearly as dairy as it used to be. I mean, it's still a lot of dairy. I misspoke on that. But yes, please feel free to ask. I love talking about our wonderful state. I figure it's you know, it's a little quirk if nothing else that bring up some Wisco facts because I don't know, it's fun. How did I? Oh, there is a road right there. Okay, there is a road. Oh no, we have a power shortage. We are indeed having a power shortage again. Time to go borrow some more money. Oof. Someday. They're not gonna let us have any money. They're not gonna let us have any money, are they? Oops. Done. Done. Pause. Because I'm a pause champ. We'll add some water here. Because we're cheating. We're cheating with our power plants here. Hydroelectric. Nix, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? How's the landscape around you? We all are hoping you're okay. Doing okay out there. It's wet. I mean, the water's probably wet, but... So did the cyclone, like, veer away, or is it kind of just hanging out and not coming too close? Oh, well, that's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, I'm going to put in some more public transit. No damaging wind. Yeah, that's always good. That's always good. Oh boy. Let's see. Sub. Let's put in. We're gonna put in a little bit of rail. We're gonna lower some land. We're gonna carve out some land first here. No damaging winds. Good to hear. It's always scary. Had quite a few issues with winds at our current house, and it has been frustrating to say the least. Very frustrating to say the least. Lots of down trees and stuff. Thankfully, well, tornado force winds, shear winds, all that fun stuff. I live in the woods, so it's always exciting when you have 120-foot tall trees just snapping off right next to your house. That's always super exciting. And not in a great way. Not in a great way. But yeah, no, like a hurricane, or you don't call them hurricanes, you call them cyclones, right? Wisconsin is, yeah. We do have our own tornado alley. Oh no, that was a little too much land lowering. A little too much land lowering there. That's what I get for trying to terraform my city. Oh Jesus, trying to terraform my city. I clicked once. I did not click that many times. Okay, sorry, random little warehouse thing. Yeah. Got some cool stories. Yeah, I've been in my fair share of tornadoes and all sorts of fun stuff like that too. It is, yeah, like I said, no joke. Spring in Wisconsin. There we go. Cat's Corner, 7 miles away, or kilometers. I'm not sure which system we use here. Okay, we are going to put a rail depot here because I destroyed them anyways. And then we're going to put a sub to rail right here, right? Here? There we go. Okay, we'll put that there. And an actual subway. There we go. Oh yeah, tornadoes. Don't mess around with tornadoes. That's for sure. You know, sheer winds. Sheer winds are also very frightening. I don't remember them because we didn't quite, I don't remember having them when we grew up, where I grew up at least. But yeah, no. It all depends. It's mostly based on bodies of water around, at least around Wisconsin, for like what kinds of like tornadoes and wind force you get. It's really something. It is really something. Okay, there, we put in a subway. I assume it's connected. Ooh, and we are short on power again. Man, that is something. Oh, I know why we're short on power. We kind of disconnected our power plants. Let's go fix that. But no, I love hearing stories about all sorts of stuff. Crime rate is comparable to the national average. That's not good. That's not good. We were excellent, and now we're comparable. Let's give them an extra $5 a year. No advice, raise taxes. He always wants to raise taxes. We have too many roads. Remove some. See, that's the problem, though. If you remove the roads, you can't build zones. You need your zones within so many feet of a road. I wonder if you can game the system and just put like a one road tile and then surround it by, you know, X number of zone tiles. I wonder if they let you do that kind of hack, because that's kind of funny. That'd be kind of funny if they did. No Monster Hunter, why not? Why not? I mean, obviously the internet isn't down, but have they banned it from the down under? I couldn't see why they would do that. How are we doing on power? Doing okay on power? Oh. How is my vaunted residence here? Still no employee. Still no employee. Man. No Monster Hunter. Any Monster Hunter their dads. I have not played a Monster Hunt game. I have not played Amon Hun. Oh, who's chairman? Who's chairman? Libya. Okay. Bogus plate. Oh, that's right. They used to have a plate thing too. Oh my goodness. Crime infested. Oh, here we go. My neighbor was robbed last week in broad daylight. They cleaned her out. TV, VCR, stereo, computer, etc. Okay, so we need more police. More police. Well, let's pop in some residential, and then we'll start worrying about start adding more police. Oh, we don't have any police stations over here. Let's plop one right here. Maybe some power lines. Maybe a little water. How is our water doing? Ooh, lots of treated filth. Good, good. Lots of treated filth. Go team. Not the VCR. I know. So original Rusty robot, physical robot design, I was going to have a what I would call a multi-port on top. It's kind of a thing, a gimmick, if you will. It'd be based on whatever we were doing. So if we were watching videos, I was going to have a VHS tape in the top, like a mohawk. If we were playing games and just listening to some music, I was going to have that tape or a CD spinning up on top of the head. It's still in the okay. That time it was my fault. That time the eye was my fault. I talked with my hands and blocked the hand camera. Really doesn't like that. Really doesn't like that. I blocked the his tracking camera. Gross pollution, blah blah blah. Jack community. Interesting. Oh no. Sports great. Thor Slippery Stevens died at the incredible age of 104 as the best right center in baseball. He played for the Rustyville Bots before being traded to the Boise Stalkers and the Cherry Point Bulldogs and back to Rustyville, where he played for the last 2 of his 25-year career. Hold up a minute. He died at 104. Okay, I guess it didn't say how long he'd been retired. I was going to say, if he was playing from like 80 or 79 to 104, he was doing pretty good. An impacted uvula. Is that an innuendo there? Is that an innuendo there? Pollution. Smog watch. How do we... I guess we have too much heavy industrial. One trick in a bigger city is to put all your industrial near the edge of the map. At least that's how it was with SimCity 2000, or 3000, where they had a report, which we don't have here. Ooh, wait. Is that what this is? Oh my gosh, you had to break out the map. Okay, hold on. Now I feel silly. I was wondering where on earth, can we make it bigger? Where on earth the map was for what you can do, or for what, everything is. Here's our crime map. I knew it was in here somewhere. I just had no idea how to get to it. But here it is. You had to break out this map into its own window. Like, here's pollution. All our heavy industrial. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. Oh, and a little bit right there. Crime rate. Funny enough, in all the residential area, that's where the crime is. And right here. I guess we need another police station here. Ooh, and you can move around the map? Kick ass! Okay. Don't we have a... Thought we had a police station over here. Okay, we will soon. Look at this. Land value. Firepower. Firepower. Water. Look at that. Huh. Well, okay, folks. It looks like we finally found out where the crime's all happening. Okay, so I assume it's the light gray area. So we need another... Wait. It updates the big map. Oh, it updates the big map when you have the little map open. Okay. So... It's not making a lot of sense to me, though. Is dark blue bad? Low crime. None crime. Okay, so dark blue must be bad. Pollution medium. How do we get rid of pollution? Pollution. Okay, yeah, that is definitely our pollution district. And a little bit down here for some reason. What's down here? A road. That checks. A road and a condo, a very polluting condo. Okay, let's plant some $3 trees. See if that makes any kind of a difference. For being a green city, you know, we have solar and solar, wind, and hydro power. You would think we wouldn't have nearly as much, nearly as much pollution problem, and we probably don't, comparatively. Okay, we do need a police station over here. Wow. Where can we fit one? Let's nestle one right there. See if that makes a difference. And perhaps, oh, we got one right there. You know what? We might have to get rid of some of our hydro, or not hydro. The opposite of hydro. Electrical. Let's leave it there for now. We have plenty of land we can expand upon. I think I'm going to make that that industrial district, though. Have to level off some terrain. Or, mind you, put it somewhere far, far away. We have really hilly terrain here. Unless we make this all industrial. That could be very amusing. Should we see if it works? Should we see if it works? Okay, Mr. Rusty, you have lost your eye privileges. You have lost your eye privileges, sir. I know it sounds harsh, but yeah, I got nothing. It is kind of harsh, isn't it? Okay, there's level terrain. Okay. I guess that's how you get by without completely foobarring your, wow, that takes a lot of money. Maybe I shouldn't do too much of that. Nope, I cannot afford to put anything near my neighbors. Sorry, neighbors. And now we need to get some power up there somehow. I know that's not a optimum. Definitely not an optimum way of doing this. But we're going to take what we can get here. Okay, and some water pipes. There. Okay. Yes. Yes. Again, glad you're safe, Nix. I'm sure you're itching to get back to normalcy. Oh, that's got to be something. You know, let's put a bus depot up there too. Just to rub salt in their wounds of not actually being connected to anything. There. Okay, okay. I think we are going to add some more things over here. Could use some more water. How far inland can we put water pumps? Oh, look at that. I guess you can put them kind of near the water. Or kind of near the water. Relatively near the water instead of far away from the water. Oh yeah, we are losing money year over year. Go team. Go team. We're expanding, just not. Yeah, just not. Okay, we are going to kick it into. We're going to save because we haven't saved in forever. Game saved. What are we doing for time? Oh, we got a little time left. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. Let's go up to llama speed. See how our city does. 87% of capacity. Okay. Power generated. Okay. I don't know how that is. Mayor's approval rating, 79%. Still no employees because of unemployment. Oh, we need everything in our city now. We need everything. Well, let's give them some of everything, I suppose. Businesses fight. What are they fighting for? Fight to meet labor demands. Okay, we need more residential. Oh, and we went down to 71% in like 1 month. Oof. Students play mayor. Uh-oh. They don't have time for fun and games when they're getting provoked to move. Got provoked taxpayers moving out of their city. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so maybe we need to take out yet another bond. Which will be profitable someday, folks. Will be profitable someday. I don't know when that's going to be. Hey, we're winning though. The bots, which are a football team, even though they keep mentioning baseball. Yes, the bots are doing all right. Oh man, we got some issues over here. Wow. Okay, we're gonna take out some more money until they tell us we can no longer take out money. We're gonna put in our subway station because I really want one. Womp bum bada bum. Dense industrial. Okay, we need some residential. And we need it kind of now. We have all these lovely things over here. So let's do some terraforming. Without destroying everything around us. Ideally. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Plop that road right in the middle. Get some power to everybody. Some piping. Oops, not a pumping, piping. Okay, and let's see. We're in 2015. We got 10 years to go. I don't think we're gonna make our goal of 2025. Somehow, just don't think we're gonna make that, folks. Okay, it did say we need some commercial, so let's plop a little commercial. Why not? Let's put some here too. We never did fill in all of the shipping yard. Filled in this one, but not this one. That is interesting. Okay. More residential. Dense residential. Let's see if that satisfies demand. And if anybody was foolish enough to... Nope, they were not foolish enough to come way up there. We might need to do some creative road work. Creative road work. There we go. And now let's just let the city play out for a year. And as soon as the green and the yellow all fill in, then we can start doing something. Start making some money, folks. I mean, really. Finish my beverage daycare. Boom. Okay, cool, cool. Police sting drew to a close. Interesting. Lots of thieves. Okay, maybe that's good. Maybe that's good. Pancake Palace. Officer recruit daycare. Boom. Wait, what is this? When mommy and daddy are both working all day, someone's got to take care of a small Arthur and Annette. Local daycare businesses have expanded to fill the increasing need of working parents. Okay. But now, with a plethora of excellent job options, masses of couples who before chose a single income lifestyle, leaving one parent at home to raise Junior, have changed their minds. They just can't pass up the lucrative opportunity to be a dual income household. Makes sense. It's kind of how it is. Okay, 2015, come on. Oh, did I pause? No, not pause. How are we doing for water? Plenty of water. Good library system. Decent. That's a good ratio, I think. Kind of fill in. We're starting to fill in. Okay. How's the team going? 29 and 11. Good, good, good. All right. Do 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 do. No, we're still doing terrible. Look at that. We lost an extra $300 this year. Do I need to raise taxes? I'll just go raise taxes. I know, boo, boo. I have no advice. So 7% is his magic number. We cannot lower the transit authority, or otherwise he will just go bananas. What do we need to bring to town? What do we need for our town? I think we need like an airport or something. A marina? No, we got all these things. Noodle Cat, welcome in. Welcome in, Noodle Cat. Let me pause this because I am definitely playing as a pause champ here anyways. Trying to min-max, but no, actually I'm just trying to play. I would do much better if I was actually min-maxing. Welcome in. Let's turn Rusty back, set Rusty back loose to see if we can keep him under control a little bit here. Welcome in. Oh, welcome in, Fruitsy. Joining in on the raid. Okay. The robot's been a little... Well, his eye's been a little hyperactive lately. But welcome in. Welcome in. Battery check. Ooh, do I need a battery check? No, we're not flashing. We're not flashing. In fact, if we go to our chatting screen... Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Here's our forlorn robot. I had to put him back to his usual configuration. I was trying out different neck motor on the come on, there we go, on the bottom. So he's not reacting quite as reactive as he was, but as always, he's a work in progress. Yeah. So welcome in, everybody. Let me give a shout out to Noodle Cat. Let's say shout out. There we go. Ooh, we're working on your snake game. How's that coming along? How's that coming along? Oh, I wanted a robot just like this when I was a kid too. When I started to get into, I started getting into Arduino and electronics a few years ago. I was just like, robot. So, if this is your first time here. Hi, I'm the VTuber Rusty, hiding up in the corner currently. And this year, oh wow, we get like chat coming in funny in the middle of the screen. That is interesting. That is interesting. Why is chat coming in the middle of the screen? Boom. We'll just disable that for now. So where was I? Welcome in. I'm the VTuber up in the corner. We also have the live action robot here, being filmed in front of a live studio audience. Here's wiggling the camera around a bit. So this is Rusty. Rusty is controlled by the same kind of VTubing software that controls the digital avatar in the top corner. Well, I can make myself not top corner. Hello, this fine fella over here is a VTuber. He's my face cam streamer. Being controlled by the same motion capture stuff that runs a VTuber. I'm pumping that over to his own computer, which happens to be, that eye is a little hyperactive today. Ta-da! We're running some software, and it looks like I'm right in front of the screen here. Running a Unity software over here, sending over the motion capture data, converting it over into degrees. So it takes the tracking data, moves it on over, and then sends where I gotta look at the screen. There we go. So he's got a whole bunch of little servos inside his noggin to move around, move the eye, move the neck, do some head tilts. The blink on the camera lens currently disabled because that servo decided to run amok last time we played SimCity 2000 with the robot involved. So he's not blinking at the moment. Though oddly enough, so the blink should, I moved the wires around and it should be moving his lovely cardboard antenna, and it is not for some reason. So that's rather curious. That is rather curious. But yes, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. Thank you, Noodle Cat, for the raid. Well, oh geez. Yeah, he's being very finicky with his tracking tonight. Very finicky with his tracking tonight. So we had to have him in pause mode for a while now. It's kind of a shame. But such as it is. He's in the middle of upgrades, so I blame myself. For adjusting the code possibly a little bit too much. I didn't touch the eye code though, so why is the eye all messed up? Oh, thank you, Kurt. Thank you. I'll take the compliment. No, it's a lot of fun. The whole project is a lot of fun. If you're not part of Dead Sun's server, Dead Sun, Fruitsy, and I, we have our Discord. I do post some behind the scenes stuff there. I did get accused a little bit of some gore because I posted an update where you could see Rusty's brains, all the wires, and a little bit of missing electronics. I did get accused a little bit of gore there for that. So sorry to those who are sensitive to the illusion, or robot parts. But yes, I do like posting some behind the scenes stuff. I also work on, if you're not familiar, let me go back to chatting. I do have a trailer. Yeah, let's turn the volume down on it though. And it is off center again. How's that? But we also play around in a custom game environment that I'm building out in Unity. It's a VTubing environment that I can stream broadcast from, if you will. We have a space station. Also do some 3D modeling, lots of stuff because, yes, the Twin Peaks mod. Twin Peaks. But yes, there you go. Here he is working in the dark because he can. It's good times. I'm looking forward to doing a Rusty After Dark stream again, like here we did for Halloween. It's playing right now because, yeah, the lit up screen and the LEDs. I'm going to be adding a lot of more stuff to the robot. Just constant progress. Constant progress, constant shenanigans, and it's a good time. So we play some old games like SimCity 2000, some not so old games too, but we also get up to some creative endeavors in the 3D world. All right. Now, where were we? We were going to try to go to 2025, but we are only at 2016. So I guess we're going to have to play again next week. We can go a little bit longer tonight, though, because it's a Friday night. I don't normally stream on Friday nights. Normally, I'm a Monday, Wednesday. I have limited time, unfortunately. Limited time. All sorts of IRL stuff going on. But I try to do all this fun while I can. Yes, this is SimCity 2000. This version is the EA version, which is funny because they just wrapped it up in a DOS box. So I'm sure it's for sale on the wonderful EA launcher, EA store. Back in the day, they absorbed Maxis and... Well, I'm only going to say kind things. So yes, they did purchase Maxis, I guess. That's what I'm going to say about that. Along with a whole bunch of other studios. But they do still have this available to buy and everything and play. I think I got this for free, but they're giving it away with some other old games. Like, let's see what I get, like Crusader. I think Crusader, a couple of ones. It might be... Oh, the music is a little soft. There we go. Yeah, the music is, it goes in and out. So every now and then I'll pull down from the menu, turn it off and turn it back on again. Next time I play it, I was going to do it this time, but I was too busy playing with the robot this week. Next time I'm going to go through and just download the playlist for SimCity. So I don't have to keep hitting pause on pause, pause on pause. Pokemon Community Day. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. I'm going to build a couple small parks. There, oh, gross pollution. Gross pollution. Ooh, who's the Emperor? The Emperor of... Emperor Yojimbo. Interesting. I don't know what country Emperor... We have a lot of emperors in this timeline. Romania hasn't had problems in a while. They are apparently now. It's interesting which countries they, in the real world they use and which they make up. Gross pollution, mayor rated at 77%. I'm doing really well for my rating, but they always complain. They'll complain. And then I'll raise taxes and they'll throw me a party. So, yeah, you know. Maybe we should throw in some light industrial somewhere. Maybe. Ooh, they're finally building up here, and we are... Are we low on power, or are we misaligned? No, it looks like we are indeed low on power. That is the first time I've rotated the map, believe it or not. The first time I've rotated the map in this whole time. Let's add in some waterfalls here. So we don't have to worry about power because we're working on a clean city. Whoops, get back over here. Power plant, hydro. So we've got solar, wind, and hydro power. We're living in a dreamland. I mean, the future. I mean, yeah. Come on, music. There we go. There we go. There's that music. Ba-bum-bum-bum. How's the team doing? Ooh, this season we're not doing as well. No, we're not doing as well this season. Ooh, there we go. There we go. We finally got it. If you look down below, Rusty. Oh, that battery held out forever. So if you look down below the camera feed of Rusty, let's see which. I don't usually hang from the ceiling, so this way. Down at the bottom left of the screen, little flashing icon. That is the power. The battery notification. Let's see. Let's go back to chatting. Ta-da! So I actually have, it's a duplicate of the camera feed, so that when I am in other screens, so I have this duplicate of the camera feed here, and then I have it masked out just over where the little battery icon is on the camera feed. so that it'll blink no matter where I put the webcam feed. But the full chatting screen, we have the full camera background. So you can just see it up there. So we've got another like 5 minutes maybe. Another 5 minutes maybe of this camera battery before we have to swap it over. Because this is an older mirrorless camera. 2012, actually. And yeah, battery check. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's an older camera, and they don't make a dummy battery for it where you can just plug in a power adapter and run it, forever. Future upgrade will be new camera, so I don't have to use my nice photography camera for as a webcam. but it lets me do cool things like zooming in and out, focusing on the background. See, not paying attention to my face tracking. Robot doesn't like it when you don't pay attention to the face tracking. But yeah, I got some stuff in the background. I do want to make the background more themed, like a stage play kind of, where I slide in, like if I'm playing a gritty industrial game or something, I slide in a background behind him. Full of like, I don't know, tools and junk parts and stuff. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that though, without physically moving the robot to like my workshop or something. I don't really want to haul a bunch of like metalworking junk into my nice little office here. So we'll have to see how it goes. I could throw a green screen behind him. I suppose. That would be definitely the easiest way to do it. But let's see. Let's try to finish up a little bit. We'll go until the battery goes, maybe. Okay, see what I mean? They complained about, gross pollution, terrible stuff. They threw me a spontaneous parade in my honor. And apparently the Chancellor of Brazil? I don't know. There we go. Here we go. See, they love me so much because of my high taxes that they threw me a parade and rated me at 82%. Fed lowers rates. Cool. That means that I can borrow money cheaper. But the bank they lowered rates, but they raised rates. Lots of war in this universe. Lots of war. I don't remember that from when I was a kid. Of course, I might have turned off the newspaper when I was a kid too, because it kind of interrupts your playthrough. Come on, music. Did we lose our music? No? Okay. That was odd. There we go. Now the music's coming back. Okay, we need to build our city hall. I should put it in like the pollution district up here, just for kicks. How big is City Hall? Wow, we are still losing. Oh, look it. We finally gained money. I mean, we're still like super duper in the hole by like probably 60 grand. But we have finally lost less money. We haven't gained money. We have lost less money. We'll go with that. Okay, I'm going to place the city hall, and then we're going to call it. We're going to call it a night after I place me some city hall. But where? Where? How about right here? We'll call this New Rustyville, this side over here. Oops, bold fascists. Panama rebels destroy. See, all this war. Subway stomped. Okay, we do need more public transit, because whenever these things pop up and they complain about public transit, that's the only problem. I will add like one bus depot and it'll, oh great, public transit's problem solved. Because we're slightly unrealistic, and that's okay. There we go. City Hall, how are you? Okay, doing good. How is my house with park nearby? Still no employees. I lost my employee. I even put a bus depot nearby so that people would visit us. Sad. Sad. Power is 74% of capacity. How about the Mayor Rusty's sewerage? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Lots of treated filth. Good job. Good job. Sewage district. Always fun to drive through us. I suppose one sewer plant is not a, or one water treatment plant is not a sewerage district. I've been to many of them from when I worked for a lab, and whew, good stuff. Good stuff. Good ripe. Yeah. Oh wow. We have office towers. Nice. The city's just growing up before you know it. I'm just checking some stuff before we close down for the night. Looks like we're doing just fine. How's the team? The team is winning this season on that lovely note. It's where we named the stadium. The Rustyville Bots. There you go. They're a football team. That's American football. You can see it in the little yard line there. Yeah. Let's save the city, and I want to thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for stopping by, saying hi, hanging out, good times. Let's go find somebody to raid. And of course, the music cuts out right as I attempt to sing. There we go. Get that bop going. Yeah, I'm definitely looking for the soundtrack. It's not in the, unfortunately, they don't just have the MIDI files sitting in the game directory somewhere like they used to do back in the day. So that's a bit of a bummer. But I'm sure I can find a playlist somewhere and pipe that in. Dude, aha. He stopped by earlier. You know him, you love him, or at least you want to watch him. Let's go raid Dad Son. Let's go raid some Dad Son Prime. Do I have a raid message thing? Raid message. I do have a raid message thing. All right. You can use the lovely dancing dinosaurs. I'm gonna use me some emotes. Where we go? Get this one. Rusty. Mayor Rusty. Let's change it to Mayor Rusty Raid. Mayor Rusty Raid. Mayor Rusty Raid. I like that idea. Bonks out for Dead. Yeah. Get 'em, guys. Again, thank you all for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Thanks again, Noodlecat, for the raid. Amber raided earlier in the stream. Appreciate all of you. Appreciate all of you stopping by. Robot, well, we enjoy some robot stuff here. He'll be back again next week. I'll post updates for him on the Discord, maybe on like Blue Sky and stuff too. And start posting there more. Get the word out about the Rusties. Both of us. All of us? The Rustyverse. Monday, I hope to be working in my my Rusty Land. And then probably next Wednesday, we'll pick this game up again. All right. Catch y'all later. Laters.